r/askreddit. What's often incorrectly perceived as a sign of intelligence? Being a contrarian. Disagreeing with everything is as lazy as believing everything. The simple fact that somebody has a YouTube channel, they are seen as an authority on a subject. From a third world country here. Speaking fluent English increases your value 10 times more than usual. In India, intelligence is judged by fluency in English. Good memory. Often a sign with intelligent people but doesn't guarantee intelligence. Lots of kids just memorize and then write in exam and get good marks, but they just can't apply it in real life. Education. Just because you manage to get one is not a reflection of your innate intelligence. I'm a PhD student, and the one that really irks me is using academic jargon and long-winded terminology. Just because you know a couple fancy words that most do not know doesn't mean you're intelligent. It is usually an indication of the opposite. If you can't explain it to a 10-year-old, you're not that clever, is what I've told undergraduate classes before. Knowing a lot of facts. I have a friend who is knowledgeable about a lot of stuff, geography and history, for example, not just things we would think of as trivia, and has other markers of intelligence, like a big vocabulary and a career in the sciences. He's worldly, handsome, and yes, wears glasses. Mutual acquaintances have commented about how smart he is, usually citing his impressive storehouse of facts. I know him better than they do, and he is dumb as a box of rocks. He has zero critical thinking skills. I marvel at his imperviousness to logic. He believes some of the weirdest shit, even in the field of science. Note that I discovered this long before COVID-related idiocy came along. Fortunately, he's not an anti-vaxxer. Education, well, and profiling. The ability to speak English. Starting every online article with "according to science." So much BS out there that isn't according to science at all, but they use it to seem more factual than they really are. Confidence, the Dunning-Kruger effect. Be strong. Look at guys like Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Delusional confidence about how smart you are while you share the most moronic takes you a long way. If you also have money, regardless of where it came from, the effect is multiplied. Being articulate. Not all who speaks eloquently are smart. Big words. Certain accents, looking at you, England. Confidence. Using big words. Some people will use big words to sound intelligent, but in reality they aren't saying anything. Being able to quote random Greek or Latin. Linguistic self-beatification. Lack of empathy and / or hating people. Everyone is a bastard does not deserve a Nobel Prize. The presence of a personality, social, or communication disorder or serious mental illness. Going to an Ivy League. The most upvoted comment on Reddit. A PhD. Too many people who have no clue about real life also have a PhD. Being or presenting as a male / more masculine. Exam grades. Most exams are just memory tests. I'm going to have to say education. Some of the dumbest people I know are those that have college degrees. Math skills. It's just a way of thinking. Also being antisocial and socially not there. ITT, tell me you're insecure about not having a degree without telling me you're insecure about not having a degree. Going to college. These MFs on the same floor as me can't even piss without getting it everywhere. It's really quite pathetic. Having good public speaking skills. Public speaking is something you're good at, or become good at with practice. Like a muscle. It doesn't make you an authority on any subject, nor does it make you a critical thinker. If I agree with all your opinions, I either really like you or don't agree with anything you're saying. I'd rather avoid the argument altogether anyways. But for some reason I've noticed people seem to think I'm smarter when I agree with them. The ability to memorize and spout statistics. A lot of people who just give out statistics all the time never actually contextualize them, or are able to express their own ideas surrounding them. Basically, if I give a few statistics it will look like I know what I am talking about. Being well educated. I've heard of doctors and surgeons making absolutely ridiculous decisions outside of situations that require memorizing a textbook. The same goes for judges, lawyers, etc. College degrees. Glasses. Dressing nicely. Being successful. There are many things that are often incorrectly perceived as a sign of intelligence. One of the most common is the ability to memorize and recall large amounts of information quickly. While having a good memory can be useful, it does not necessarily indicate intelligence. Similarly, being able to solve complex problems or perform well on IQ tests is often considered a sign of intelligence, but intelligence is a complex trait that can't be measured by a single test. Additionally, being able to speak eloquently or present oneself well in public is often mistaken as a sign of intelligence, when in fact it may have more to do with confidence and communication skills. Affluence. Also, leadership positions. Sometimes people are very good at getting things done because they're simply aggressive or tenacious. Not because they're intelligent. Experience. I have known some of the most idiotic, arrogant fools who think that experience is all that matters. These people are sometimes unable to learn new ways of doing things because they know best. They will cost your company a fortune many times. IQ scores are complete idiocracy. Eyeglasses make people look intelligent. Ironically, we fail in tests to get eyeglasses. Ability to see something as a solution. Chaotic genius only creates chaotic problems. But someone who is truly smart will help everyone around them, not just themselves in the process.